Okay, so a little bit of a disclaimer before I get into the video. If you're offended by the words nigga, fags, white people, then you may not want to watch this video because it's honestly not for you. Okay, so of course, I wanted to go to the movies. This is my me time. I went alone, you know, no date. I went by myself, you know. So after the movie, I decided to go on Paranormal Activity 2. I won't give you the review. Someone else can do it. I'm not your kind of guy for the movie reviews. Anyway, so I get on the train, the Green Line. It's nighttime, going on a good 9:30 or so. I'm on the train listening to my TLC fan mail, taking it back in the day, and I can remember the settings clear as day. I'm here on the train, the white people beside me giving Golden Girls. It was a good 4 of them, you know, older senior citizens. Then we had a couple of white people giving me Brady Bunch in the front of me, sitting down where the handicap section is, all quiet. Then we had a black girl weaving her hair long, curled up. And it's a quiet train. We get to Anacostia. And all of a sudden, you just hear a train wreck of noise. And what do you hear? Of course, you know how we gotta be. All these faggies, I mean a slew of them, get on the train. I don't care, girl, I don't care, girl. So what, girl? I bet on my father's grave, girl. I will cut you, girl. I will cut you. I will wreck you, girl. I don't care, girl. So what, girl? Okay, Deontay. Okay, I don't give a F. So what, Deontay? Whatever you want to do, we right here on the train. We right here on the train. So I take off my earphones to see what kind of ungodly mess is going on because I know it's one of us. I know it's the black folks because whenever they're the whites on the train, we have to put on a show. We don't know how to conduct ourselves or better yet communicate with each other to take our problems off of the train or better yet into our messy neighborhoods. So of course, we get on the train where all the white people are all the time. It's a promise. It's a guaranteed. We give them a show every time. And honey, we put on our best. We can get an Emmy and a Grammy for singing and acting on the train. So, the faggies are on the train, right? And I don't know why they were arguing. I guess somebody said something to somebody. And all of a sudden, the 2 of the faggies get up, black guys. All of them had on skinny jeans. So in order to fight each other, they had to take off all their clothes, take off their t-shirt, like women. I guess they were disillusioned because they're honestly men, but that's another long story, sweetie, that I don't want to get into. So, they take off all their clothes and leave on their skinny jeans. Their butts and stuff are hanging out just as clear as crystal hooker day. And, they don't fight each other at first. What they do is, like faggies, they pick up a bottle. One had a bottle of orange juice in his black plastic bag. Hello, carry out corner store. And he cracks it on the side of the pole, busts open. It busts open. The other queen runs down to the end, cusses him out, swears on his father's grave that if he touch him, he gonna kill him on the train. So the faggy comes to get the bottle. So what? And all of a sudden, this is really funny because they both, at the moment of them getting ready to fight, they turn back into men. And so what, son? I don't give a F. I will F it with this train, son. I will kill you, dog. So what? So he takes the bottle and tries to swing it at his friend's head. And the whole time, of course, the whole time, we have our Caucasians, our white people. They gave this the whole time on the train. And it's embarrassing to me. I mean, it is honestly, truly embarrassing that every time I'm getting emotional right now because to me, it's upsetting. It's disturbing. It makes me like wonder what am I saying? I mean, I don't know. It just makes me feel bad. Like when I know they're looking at these group of gay guys. And then of course, when I get up, you know, and I have on a flamboyant outfit, which I look a lot better than they do. Not saying that we judge a book by its cover, but it's like you can tell the whole time that they're judging these guys. Then they're judging me. Then they're looking at me like, oh, you must be with them too. Clearly, I got on the train with you all, so you know that I'm not a part of this group. So why are you staring at me like I should be the referee of the fight? And it's upsetting. Like, why do we feel that we have to get on the train and create a circus show? Like, why do we have to do stuff like that? Why are we causing, like, you honestly could not take that into your neighborhood and fight it out or duke it out or do whatever you had to do. Like, you honestly could not wait till you got to Anacostia or Southern Avenue, the hood red line, to fight and then try to cut each other with the bottle. Like, you could not wait to do that. Like, you honestly had to take off all of your clothes, all of the queens on the train, start cracking bottles on the sides of the poles. Like, y'all, first of all, y'all doing too much, because if y'all was real niggas, if y'all was gonna be real about it, y'all would've just started fighting in the first place. Like, who needs to crack a bottle? Only a faggot would do that in the first place. Like, for real, I mean, real niggas just throw down. So, all of that to do what? Like, we had to do, you guys had to cause all of that ruckus on the train to do what? Like, it, to me, is clearly tacky, and it's just saying to me, like, what am I exuding as a, what can I say to other gay males to make them realize that, honestly, this is not a way that you should be conducting or carrying yourselves? Like, I mean, why can't we communicate enough with each other to if we have a problem with someone, you know, pull them to the side, or better yet, wait till we get off the train. You know, honestly, I didn't like what you said to me. I felt rather embarrassed or whatever like that, but understanding where it goes back to a lack of communication in the homes in the first place. But once again, that's another long story. And then I realized, wow, I didn't even have the camera once again to show people that this is really happening on the train. Like, I was just sitting there the whole time so embarrassed. Like, I was just, oh my God, these little, I don't know what to call them, because I can't even give them any of that. I just want to say, God bless them. I'm just so happy I didn't turn out like that. I'm happy that I see a future for myself. I'm happy that, you know, I'm well-traveled and I'm getting well-traveled. I'm happy that I'm reading more, that I'm learning how to, you know, communicate with others. If I have an issue with someone, I can talk to them rather than go to Facebook and blast somebody, or rather than go on the train and try to fight somebody, or just do things, honestly, that are a waste of time and giving somebody too much of your energy. It was a circus on that train. It was a niggified hood rat circus on that train. I was floored. I was so embarrassed. I could not wait to get off the train and just feel free that I was out in the open, because I felt tight being around all those people, just being around that kind of activity. You know, it hurt me. I was disgusted. And then it just, if you would see how the white people were just staring at them, it was like, wow, like, could y'all at least wait, though? For real, though? Like, could y'all wait? At least let them think that we got a little bit of sense left. Like, why do we have to be Coon every time they get on the train? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's guaranteed that we will turn into Coon niggas, porch monkeys, watermelon, jigaboo dancing, midnight show freaks when they get on the train. Like, it's guaranteed. Like, we can't be niggas when it's a hood bunch of us on the train. We have to wait until the tourists or the national park people get on the trains to act a mess. It's embarrassing. They need more security or something. It was a mess. Like, cracking bottles to fight each other. Who does that? I mean, what can we do?